you're back to another episode of Junior Chef TV. Today we're going to be making this pull-apart pizza cake sort of thing. It's just really nice and I hope you enjoy it, so keep watching. Hey guys, it's Persia back to another episode of Junior Chef TV. Today we're going to be making a pull-apart pizza bundt cake. No, pizza dough thing. I don't know what it's called, but we're going to be making that today. So we're going to start off with the dough. We need 3 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, which is plain flour. We need 2 tablespoons of butter. We need 1 1/4 cups of milk. We need 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast and 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. And yeah, so let's just go on with the recipe. So, just a really important tip that yeast and salt, before they're mixed in with any ingredient, they can't be touching each other. Yeast and salt have a reaction if they touch each other together, but when you mix it with the flour, then it's fine. So I'm going to put the yeast on one side of the bowl of flour. It's actually in a mixer bowl because we're going to be mixing it with a dough hook in a stand mixer. I'll just finish this up. Okay, so we're just going to mix the yeast with the flour by itself on this side and the salt with the flour on the other side. Alright, so what I've done is put that on my stand mixer with the dough hook, and I've just put the bowl on the attachment. Now I'm going to get my milk and butter. I have to heat these until lukewarm. You know how to activate the yeast, so you want it to be lukewarm. So I'm just going to add the butter into the milk, and I'm going to microwave it until the butter is melted and it's lukewarm. Guys, so the microwave is just taking too long, so I had to put it on the stove, but it got a bit too hot because the butter melted, but the milk got too hot. So I had to put it in the freezer for a little bit just to cool down. Just make sure it's at room temp, it's lukewarm milk, and then now we're going to go on to the next step. Alright, so I've mixed all my yeast, salt and flour in here. Now I'm going to put it onto low speed, and I'm just going to pour this in, and then I'm going to increase the speed. Alright guys, so I've increased the speed a little bit high, and I'm going to knead it for 6 to 8 minutes. Alright guys, so I just switched to my hands because our mix is a little bit weird when it comes to dough kneading. It doesn't really do much. So preferably I like doing it by hand because I know that I can do more. So I'm just going to... Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties with it. Are you okay? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, baby. Now what I'm doing is just getting it with my hand and pushing it back, and I'm just stretching out all the gluten in the flour. The dough. Guys, when you know you've kneaded it enough, you just make it into a nice smooth ball. And then I haven't tried using flour before, but I think it might work. Just so for the stickiness, it'll work. But I just dust the inside of the bowl with flour. And then my oven is actually amazing. Do you know why? Because it has a kneading setting. So what that means is you put in the oven and it's at 45 degrees Celsius, and that's just the right temperature to let it rise up. And I'll see you when this is all done and it's big. Alright guys, so while the dough is rising, I wanted to make a minty sauce that's going to be going into the pizza sauce so that we can coat the dough in. You'll see what I mean. So I'm going to start off with cutting some onions. So I've got 2 small onions. You could use 1 large one, but I have 2 small ones and a clove of garlic, and I'm just going to dice all of it. I finished chopping my onions and my garlic, and they're nice diced. My tip on frying onions is that make the oil, put some oil in a pan and make that oil really hot, and then add the onions. Don't add onions to cold oil. I just feel like it works quicker, it works better, and I just like doing it like that. So that's a good tip. And I'll put the onions in, and the last like 3 or 2 minutes, then I'll add the garlic, because the garlic is so small that we don't want it to burn, so that's why we add it after. It's pretty hot, so now I'm just going to add my onions only. See? That sizzle. So while the onion is cooking, I'm going to chop up my bacon into cubes. And by the way, this recipe was originally vegetarian, so there was no meat. But I wanted to have meat in it, so I put bacon and mincemeat. But if you want it to be vegetarian, just leave those two out. Alright guys, so I'm just stirring this onion, and I've got it on a pretty high heat because I want it to get nice and caramelized. Alright, so I've decided to put a capsicum in there just for flavor. Alright, so actually what you want to do is add the capsicum before, if you're going to add capsicum, before you add the garlic. So I just turned off my onions, and I'm going to add the capsicum just so that the onions don't burn before I add capsicum. The onions are nice and brown, and then I'm going to add my capsicum. Look at the color of the capsicum, it's really nice. I added my garlic, and now I'm just going to be adding my mince. And my mince is actually seasoned, but I'm going to be adding a little bit more seasoning. Alright guys, so the seasonings that I'm using is some salt, turmeric, black pepper flakes, so these are really hot. Just got black pepper. I've got this barbecue and grilled barbecue seasoning. And I've got some Spanish allspice seasoning. So I'm just going to put that into the mixture. I've just got some passata sauce. You can use any pizza pasta sauce. I just felt like this one was good. Nice plain, we've got a lot of seasoning in here. And I'm just going to add as much as I think is right for this. I'll just show you how much I add because I don't really know how much. But a good trick is add a little bit of water in the bottom, put the lid on, and just shake it up so that this way you're not wasting anything and all the mixture will go, so you just have a clean bowl. And now I have to boil this together so that all the flavors are infused together. I have let this rise for about an hour and 20 minutes, and here we go. No, I want you guys to come closer so you can see this with me. Can you see? Ready? Does it look good? Oh my god, look! Look how great, oh my god. Guys, come on. I'm really proud. Now I'm just going to punch it down and knock out the air. The dough in half, and now what you have to do is basically just cut it into little bite-sized pieces like this. I've done my little pieces, and now I'm going to get all my other ingredients. A little bit with some cooking spray just so that nothing sticks. Bread in a bundt tin because I just feel like it looks better. So now what we're going to do is I've got my sauce, and I had to put this in the freezer because it got a bit too hot, and when you add the dough you don't want the dough to melt. So yeah, so I'm just going to... Alright, so I've got this humongous bowl that my mum got for me, and in here I'm going to add the sauce. Then I'm going to add the dough, then I'm going to add the cheese. Now you can customize this how you want. You can put some herbs, you can put, you know what, you can put anything that you like on pizza in here, because that's basically what's going to happen. So here we go. Alright guys, so I put all my mixture in, and I had a little bit of leftover, so I put it in another bowl. Now you have to cover this again, let it rise for another 45 minutes, and I didn't fill it to the top because I needed it to rise a little bit, and then we're going to bake it. Okay, attempt. Okay guys, thanks for watching. This turned out really nice, so hope you enjoy. Please like, subscribe, comment down below on anything, just comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Bye. people are gone, it's just